This is my studio. In May of 2019, I decided to go through the process of building my dream studio space in my backyard, and now it's time to give it another makeover. I want to first thank Omaze for being today's video sponsor. A little later in this video, I'm going to tell you how you could potentially win a Florida dream home or a $1 million cash prize, all the while supporting a really great cause. Check out home.omaze.com/Leelyn for more. The outside of the studio is currently this brown wood color, and although I like it, I knew it would look a little bit more upscale if I painted it white. So I took to Benjamin Moore, thank you to them for being today's paint sponsor, and I picked out 3 new colors, one for the outside, one for the inside, and one for a little accent wall. Okay, so while Michael takes off the windows, I'm gonna get started on just getting the paint ready. The color I chose for the studio is called Oxford White. I actually got a high gloss and a satin. I'm doing satin finish across the entire studio. So this is the Auraline by Benjamin Moore. This is the exterior paint, so this is gonna be really great for like sun, wind, snow, all that good stuff. We have decided to go get a sprayer because not only would that have taken a really long time, but also it's just like, I feel like we would go through way more than 3 gallons of paint. So we're gonna go get a sprayer and hopefully that will make this process a little bit more seamless. So here's the sprayer. We've already set it up and everything, and then we've tested and it works. Whoa! So time to paint it all up because we've taped it off now. The windows are taped off, and we're ready to go. I'm still super unsure about painting this door though. I don't know. Michael says to paint it white. I'm super unsure, but oh yeah, I didn't do the knob yet because we were still going in and out, but I'm nervous. Here goes nothing, guys. It works! Okay, so here's how it turned out. I love it. It matches the new house a lot more and it looks super fresh in my opinion. I also feel like I still want to spray paint these lights, and I feel like that would look good if they were more of like a black. But I'm thinking come springtime we'll do some more landscaping out here. Okay, so before we get started on all of the renovations on the inside, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit more about that Florida dream home. You guys could actually win a Florida dream home or a $1 million cash prize. The best part of this is you will be supporting Children's Miracle Network hospitals, specifically the Orlando Health Arnold Palmer Hospital for Children. Donations will help build out and enhance a state-of-the-art epilepsy monitoring unit. The house is fully equipped with a chef's kitchen, a resort-style pool, a rustic wine room. The grand prize winner will have the option to take the $1 million cash prize or the house. So if you guys are in the mood to win a Florida dream home and support a really great cause, all you have to do is go to home.omaze.com/Leelyn and all the info will be there. Okay, let's get to turning this studio into my dream studio.
Hello.
I was filming a montage, you ruined it. You will probably remember the building of this alcove fireplace I did a while back, but to be honest, it was not very functional, and I plan to do something a little similar to this in my living room, so I knew I wouldn't miss it too much, so we demolished it. I had plans to create like this double workspace with 2 desks and lots of storage. I really wanted the new office space to be super functional. Bonjour, welcome to my painting attire. It's quite good. I'm gonna work on sort of like patching up this wall next. And yeah. Wow, there's a lot of plaster still on this. But it comes off like pretty easy. We're using Benjamin Moore. We're using interior. This is an eggshell finish. And like I said, it's in the color Simply White. So if you guys want to know, that's like the entire color of my house. But I'm thinking I might paint something pink in here. I might paint either a wall pink or the floor. Okay, so I just want to show you the new color because I know the studio does look white, but it's not. It's this very beige, but white. It's very hard to explain. But so this is the new color. Do you see just like how much brighter it is? Like, look at that. That's gonna look really good. It's gonna look fresh. I'm excited. Next on the docket was finding a storage solution. From the beginning, I didn't really want to go the IKEA route, but after weeks and weeks of searching, I realized there's a reason IKEA exists because you can customize storage solutions so easily. So I ended up going with 4 of the Eggshell units. I knew I wanted to paint this back wall, but I wanted to just double check that I measured correctly. But these were a perfect, and I mean perfect fit. It was literally meant to be. Your hair is gonna be in this shot.
People might like my bow.
This is going to be the storage for the studio. So each one of these will have will be its own little, section of stuff. I'm gonna get some storage containers for in there. We're actually gonna do a plywood top across the whole thing. Okay, so this isn't against the wall yet. There's a lip right now, but we're gonna line that up exactly. We're just trying to figure out, this was like the biggest piece of plywood we could get, which I wanted plywood because it matches my desk that I already have. This desk is gonna be for filming on the paper backdrop, which is going to be here again. And it folds up really small, which is really great. So we just need to cut a piece of plywood that's gonna fit here. And yeah, that's what we're doing right now. And then we'll move these forward. We'll all be good. So these are the shades that I was looking at. One might say I picked the perfect peach. So we're done painting and I really love this color. I'm gonna show it to you probably once it's dry because I noticed that it goes on really light and then dries nicely. Hi, Okie. Oh, girly, come in. Hi, Mama. You gonna come inside? Come on. Oh, and Hachi. Okay, time to do the floors. Eventually, I wanna put down a floor. I don't really know what I wanna do yet. It's literally the gloomiest day of all days. You can't really tell because I always change the camera settings to make it look like it's nice out, but just started bringing in the cabinets and stuff. This is the wall color. Like I said, it's quite a gloomy day, so this is the auto white balance, and I feel like it looks more orange here. I think it's fine. I think I'm stressing about nothing. Anyways, I'm gonna go get the outlets and then I'm gonna move these into place. In my search for 2 desktops, I wanted something quite unique, and I was surprised when I found these round ones at IKEA. They were really fairly priced, and I hadn't seen anybody else talk about them before, so I decided to get 2 of them in the white color. The plan was to have the one side of the desk float over top of the storage units, but be facing the windows. Because I am an old woman, that's not my address, I bought this on Facebook Marketplace, we bought a keyboard tray for under the desk because my wrists are being torn apart from editing. So we're going to mount this onto the desk before we put it together. No more hurty wrists for me.
I mean, you have to actually use it. If you still do all your editing in bed, it's probably gonna be the same.
Hello from editing Tasha. I am editing this in bed. So these are the legs. They are adjustable legs. The reason we needed these, I know they're not the best looking, but they're fine, was because we have done this this is a leg actually. It's screwed on. You'd use this maybe on sofas or something. But we did that on this side of it because we want it to be floating over this shelf. So now those were the legs that we had bought right here, but they were 28 inches, which is I think standard table height. But now we're at 31 inches or something. So we needed these because that just was not going to do it for us. So now we're just attaching the legs on and we're putting this desk here, and then we're gonna have to do this exact same thing over here, except it's not gonna have a keyboard tray on this side. So we're getting there. Here are the 2 desk spaces. Desk space number 1 is going to be for more DIY, sewing, things like that. And then I want to put something here for a filming backdrop. And then this has the keyboard, and so it's going to be my editing nook coming together. Okay, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know I got this. But if you have someone you love, print one of the tweets out that are really funny. This one says, "God damn it, I hate country music, but Casey Musgraves is good as shit." And she said, "Welcome to the Yee Yee Club, bitch." Done. So moving on, I wanted to do a whiteboard in the office. So I saw Mr. Kate DIY where she just made a whiteboard out of plexiglass. I bought some standouts. This will help it stand off the wall, but I could only get them in this color. The white ones were $50. I got all of these for $10, and the white ones wouldn't be here for a month. So I picked up some good old spray paint, and we're gonna spray paint them. Here is how the standoffs turned out. They look pretty good. We're gonna drill some holes in it. A small drill bit first, and then we're gonna use a bigger drill bit, but we're just gonna drill a hole. And then, bigger drill bit. So all of the holes have been drilled. Michael's just holding it up, and I'm gonna draw a circle in each of these so that we can mount the standouts on. So a standout looks like this essentially. You wedge the plexi in between these two, and then you take a screw, stick it in there, screw it to the wall, and then wedge it together like this. Award for world's most indecisive person goes to me. I don't know what to say. I went from being really happy with the way that everything was looking to not being happy at all. And I felt like I was designing the studio to match my house instead of making it like this really fun, inspiring place to be. So I got rid of the peach wall. I know a lot of you are going to be sad about that because it did look good. All I can say is that it didn't feel right. So I decided to paint the wall. I also decided to move the whole desk cabinet situation to the other wall, which you'll see later on at the end of the video. That was because the light wasn't really consistent on this side of the studio, whereas the other side it was. So for filming, it would be so much better to just have all the desks on the other side of the studio. It's been a couple days, and you guys probably will remember this. This is like a tinsel door curtain thing. It usually comes in like a package like this. But I use these for like my birthday. I'm gonna do something really kind of tacky. Not tacky, I think it's cute. That's why I'm doing it. I have decided instead of making this studio like super aesthetically pleasing, sort of like my house is, I'm gonna make this like a boss babe, girly, kind of like a girl cave, like just a place where I can be me and like feel like myself. So we're gonna make it kind of cute. Okay, so the idea is that I'm gonna cut it like this and cut off the grommets, because I'm not going to use the grommets. I'm actually just going to use these. They're like Velcro command strips. I think the tinsel turned out really great. It sort of gave it this like nightclub vibe kind of going on. Yeah, I really like the vibe that it brought to the space. I also like that it's not permanent. So, you know, me changing my mind every 5 seconds, I know I'm probably going to make this over again sometime in the next year. So it's nice that I can just take it down and I'm left with a blank white studio space. Speaking of studio space, it was important to me that this studio felt like a studio. I think for so long I had been designing it as like a living space, like with a couch and things like that. So I just rolled out this pink paper backdrop, and I like having it like that permanently. Again, it gives it that I'm a studio, I'm a YouTube studio, and less of like a living room feel. I still knew there was a key element missing to this space, and for so long I have wanted to get a neon sign. So I stumbled across yellowpop.com, and what's so cool about this site is they have this tool where you can customize your own neon sign and you can see how it's going to look. I wanted my neon sign to say something that was country oriented, and I remembered, like I think it was last summer, Casey Musgraves was playing Coachella, and she had said, "When I say ye, you say ha." And then this like video went viral of her saying, "I didn't say ye." When I say ye, you say ha. I didn't say ye. I like when people have to ask you what things mean and it's not just so blatantly obvious. This tool they created is so sweet. You get to pick your font, and they have a bunch of really cool fonts, not lame fonts. It was super easy for me to pick. Then you get to pick the color you want, and they have like a wide range of colors. Then you get to pick the type of neon, so you can get like a white jacket or a colored jacket. The difference is like how it looks when it's turned off, so you can get it to be color or you can just get it to appear white. I picked the colored jacket just because I think it's cool that it's still pink when it's not on. You get to pick your size, and of course the price varies just depending on the size. You get to pick the support, so you can have it hollowed out, cut to shape, full board, or you can get it on a stand. I did hollow out, which looks something like this. And then you can get like some mountings. They have like 3M command strips, and I decided to do that. So it has arrived. Here it is. It looks so good. I'm so excited. So it's on 2 lines. This is the first line, that's the second line. Comes with a little hanging cloth and a little guide, like what's in your box, how to install it. Comes with some installing permanent ones, and then I have some command strips as well that we're going to put it up with. So the first thing you're gonna do is take it out of the box and of course oogle over it because it is the most beautiful thing ever. Then you're going to take your command strips, or you can use the nails that come with it to make it more permanent, and you're gonna attach that to the back of the sign, and then you're going to hang it up on the wall. Sometimes if you get the hollow out, I find it's hard to like get it lined up straight exactly the first time, but the command strips make it good and easy so you can move it around. Then you have to attach the two, if you have like a two-liner, attach them together, plug them in, and you have to turn it on. This is the little power button. And if you hold the power button, it will also dim the sign. I have a discount code for you guys if you are interested in getting your own neon sign. The code is Tasha10 and you can use it at checkout at yellowpop.com. Okay, you guys, it is time to show you the studio tour. So I'm just coming in the front door right now. And if you turn to your right, over here, I've basically set up a studio space. So this is obviously the place where I shoot a lot of my videos. It's a studio, but it never looked like one. So I just, rolled out the pink backdrop. Nice thing is, roll this back up, you now have a white backdrop. We have lights up here and a fan up here. I think one day I'll probably paint this fan white and I might get new light fixtures, but we've done a lot this YouTube video, so let's save something. The tinsel wall that goes across this entire front wall of my studio. This is a door that doesn't really open, so I've started with some Polaroids and I want to make this sort of like a mood board slash like, pin up souvenir type wall. So when you come around, here is the whiteboard that I created. I just sort of cut all of the tinsel to line up with it, but as you can see, it looks really good, stands out from the wall. So if you go to the other end of the studio, we have sort of the office workspace part. So I just have a little pink Christmas tree. We have this planner, I actually just got this. It's really cute. Now behind the computer, I have a little mirror, and that's just for doing my hair, makeup on the go right before I'm gonna film. This little bowl of things, what do we have in here? A pen, an Apple Pencil. This is the lipstick I wear. This is the timer button. This chair, I didn't talk about it, but I got it on Facebook Marketplace on wayfair.com. I think it was like $300, but I got it for $120 on Facebook Marketplace. This rug's super cute. It is from Bouclair. And then I have a little stool there. My sewing machine. I have this Dolly Parton print as Virgin Mary, but unfortunately it's not got the right size mat in it. So I'll have to go and get it rematted. A little cacti action, a little disco ball, and then this is my neon sign. Straight up, Casey Musgraves is my favorite person ever. My hat here is from Lack of Color, and I love the little bit of texture on top. Like I said, it kind of gives it something. Without that, it would just be white, and I like that it makes it a little bit more interesting. And then I organized all of this stuff. So this is just like, DIY supplies. Every cabinet is organized. All my stuff is organized in the studio for once. That's very rare. Some aren't as aesthetically pleasing, but notebooks and a printer and all that good stuff in there. All of the stuff that I need. But yeah, anyways, this is the studio. I think it turned out really cute. I hope to be inspired a ton in here. Well guys, thank you for coming along on my studio makeover. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to be more creative and vlog more now that I have this space. It's a vibe. Don't forget, if you would like a chance to win a dream Florida home and support a great cause, all the link is down below. You just need to go to home.omaze.com/Leelyn and all the information is there. Thank you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.